Did you know that you could download your own games to the R36T and R36T Max? Check this out. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Frank again and welcome to my channel 16 bits or higher. This is just a small disclaimer for the following video that's being recorded for instructional purposes only. I just want to state that I don't encourage or support any illegal downloads of any files of any type. So here we have two versions of the R36T. We have the 4:3 display here, which is the R36T regular, and here we also have an R36T Max, which actually gives you the 1:1 ratio, 720 by 720 screen. Both of these versions are called the app versions, and basically they're called app versions because what happens is this both of these units don't come preloaded with thousands of games like the regular versions do. They only come with a limited amount of games, as you were gonna see in a little bit. But they call it the app version because there's an application that's pre-installed in the units that will allow you to download the games that you want, download the games that you need, only the ones that you're looking for. As you have already noticed, or if you have purchased a device like this before that comes with, let's say, 18,000 games, there are a lot of games in there that you're probably never going to play. So what this app allows you to do is it allows you to actually get the games that you want. You're able to search for games and download them into the device. So as you can see on this one is saying that it has 98 games. Okay, now the Max is showing 1,224 because what I did on this particular one is I uploaded a bunch of games that I have collected throughout the years, and I uploaded them to the micro SD card, which you're able to do. So you don't necessarily need to use the app that comes built into the unit. You can actually copy your games to the micro SD card. But if you're going to use the app that comes on the device, it is very simple to do, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So basically what you do is you have to set up an internet connection. And the way that you do that on this particular device is because these devices come loaded with Emulation. You got to go to the main menu, okay? And when you go to the main menu, you go down to network settings. Okay, let me see if I could bring it in a little closer. So you go to network settings. Okay, so I'm already connected to it, but I'm gonna show you exactly what you need to do. So when you get to this screen right here, you have to go to where it says Wi-Fi SSID, and you go in there and you're gonna locate your router. So like right here, it's actually receiving signals from five different routers, okay? But the one on top, that's mine. So what you do is you click on it and it'll show you the name right there under SSID. Then what you do is you go to Wi-Fi key and you click on that, and this is where you would type in the password to your Wi-Fi, okay? You type it in, and after you type it in, you hit this button here to connect. When you come back to this screen, what you do is you hit the back button. And when you hit the back button, it'll try to connect to the network. It'll show you that Wi-Fi has been enabled. You hit the A button for OK. And we should be connected already. And the way to test it is you go back to network settings. And at the top, you're going to see an IP address. And it'll say connected. Okay, that's how simple it is to connect to Wi-Fi. Of course, there's got to be a Wi-Fi signal in your house or wherever you're at in order for you to connect. So once you do that, you hit the back button, and then what we do is we're gonna go look for the app. and it's going to be this right here, which is called the Application Center. You click A on that, and then once you click A, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the downloader, which is all the way to the top. You hit A, and right there it pretty much shows you all the games that you are able to download. Okay, it'll give you the system name, it'll give you how many games are available to download, and you can actually click on any of those right there, and as you can see, it's going to give you the names of the games that are available. So what we're going to do is we're going to push X. Okay, and there it is. The game has been downloaded and it has a check right next to it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to exit. Now we see the Mega Drive sign, and if we click on that, there's the game that you just downloaded, Aero the Acrobat. And there it is. Let's go back to the application. And we're gonna go to download it again. And if you could see on the bottom, it pretty much gives you instructions of what you need to do. So you just follow those right there. Like for example, we have the option to search for games. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna search for games. Let me just see, I think it's select. So we use the select button. So let's try finding, let's go with Spyro or Crash. Let's go look for Crash Team Racing. All right, that one is there. So we hit the back button and we hit A. Or which one was it? Was X to download. There we go. So it's downloading at the bottom. So I mean, if you know the exact name, then I would say type the exact name the way that it's written on here. If not, you could just go to the actual folder and search for the game you want to download. So that's how simple it is to use the application. Now, the truth is that if it's me, I probably will not be using this application because I do have an extensive collection of games. So what I would rather do is, if I got a game like this, I would just remove the micro SD card and just copy my games onto it, just like I did with the Max. As you can see right there, I loaded 1,224 games, and I got some Atari games. This I believe came on in the system. So I have some Game Boy games, Super Nintendo games, Game Boy Color games, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS. That port I think was pre-installed. Okay, no, that actually will install Portmaster, so you can install your own ports. And let me see right there, I got Sega Game Gear, Mega Drive. I installed a few games in there. Neo Geo, PlayStation. I only did 5 because I didn't want to install too much, take up a lot of space. And you have the application center. So I like these games. These handhelds look pretty sharp. I like the texture of the material, but it's a pretty good device. I like it. I mean, it's nice. I like the way that it looks, and I like the the color of the material they used. It is pretty sharp. So that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, like I always say, please let me have a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, so you can see future videos that come out. I do a lot of tutorials, and I don't do that many reviews, but mostly I do a lot of tutorials on devices, on things that you can do. And I will see you again on the next video.